Hi everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing several Slimming World meals, some classic flavours and some from the new collection, including some from the vegan range. All of these meals are available in Iceland and normally cost between £3 and £3.50 each. I'll timestamp the meals here as well as the description box in case there's one you're particularly interested in. I plan to review more in future, but I didn't want to try and squeeze them all into one video, so enjoy. First, we have the vegan cottage pie. I really enjoyed the regular cottage pie, so I hope they haven't replaced that. This is made with soya mince and it's topped with potato and sweet carrot mash. This pie is oven cook only, which honestly I'm not very pleased about. It takes 45 minutes to cook. Honestly, I could prepare a full pie in that time. But if you're the sort of person who doesn't mind waiting almost an hour on your dinner, then this could be good for you. Personally, I prefer to put these sorts of meals in the microwave, but I didn't really have that option here. This pie contains 64 calories per 100 grams and it weighs 500 grams. That's a grand total of 320 calories. That's not too bad compared to some of the other meals. I don't have a video of what this looks like before it was cooked because my mum put it on for me while I was at work, but as you can see I had this with a side of cabbage. This was my first time trying this, so I filmed myself tasting it for the first time, just in case it was really repulsive, and then I gave a good reaction. However, in this case, it tasted really nice. This is what it looks like inside, and as you can see here, I take a lot of salt on my food. That is the way I eat all my food. You're going to notice that throughout this video. I thought the cottage pie was really tasty. Honestly, I didn't like it as much as the normal cottage pie, and I hope that they haven't discontinued that. The only thing I didn't like about this is the fact that it takes 45 minutes to cook, but other than that it was really enjoyable, and I would give this an 8 out of 10. Next we had the meatball pasta with tomato sauce. I've had this meal several times and I really enjoy it. I think they've changed the meatballs recently because the taste used to really linger in your mouth for hours, but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. This is 98 calories per 100 grams and it contains 550 grams. That's 539 calories, which actually I think is pretty high. This meal is beef and pork meatballs with whole tomatoes and penne pasta and a spicy tomato sauce. This is what it looks like before it's cooked. This meal can be cooked in the microwave for 12 minutes or in the oven for 45. I think you know which one I'm going to choose. I would much rather wait 12 minutes than 45 whole minutes for a meal. I didn't film a reaction to this because I've tasted it several times before and I already knew I liked it. In total, I got about 7 meatballs in this, which isn't too bad. I know that this has only got one chilli on the front, but I did find this quite spicy. I have got no tolerance to spice whatsoever. The meatballs are a half decent size, the pasta's really well cooked and it's got just enough sauce. When these Slimming World meals first came out, this was one of my favourites. As you can see from my fork, this meal is plastered in salt once again. I really don't think that I could eat any of these meals without salt, but that's just the same with everything, not just Slimming World meals. So I'm going to give this meal an 8 out of 10. Next we have the beef tagliatelle. Tagliatelle pasta with bolognese sauce, sliced mushrooms, cherry tomatoes and spinach. I normally can't stand spinach, but I do like it when it's in Slimming World meals for some reason. This is what it looks like before it's cooked. Again, I feel like this is quite high in calories, with 95 calories per 100 grams and it weighs 550 grams. That is 522 calories. Once again, this can be cooked in the microwave in 12 minutes or in the oven in 55 minutes. Who's got that sort of time to cook one of these meals? You could prepare a meal from scratch in that time. This is what it looks like when it's cooked. Honestly, I didn't have high expectations for this whatsoever. I'm not sure why. The bowl split when it was in the microwave, but it was sitting on a plate, so it didn't really matter. Once again, I'd never tried this before, so I thought I would film myself eating it for the first time, just in case it was vile. But I was pleasantly surprised at how nice this was. Overall, I was shocked at how nice this was. I really enjoyed the sauce, I enjoyed the texture of the pasta, I liked the fact that it had a lot of tomato on it. This was really enjoyable and I'll definitely get this one again. I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. Next we have the braised steak with root vegetable mash. This is chunks of beef and onion gravy with carrot, turnip and potato mash. I wasn't really looking forward to this because I tried one before with a red wine gravy and it really wasn't nice. This one can be cooked in the microwave for 13 minutes or in the oven in 40 minutes. This meal has 70 calories per 100 grams and it contains 550 grams, which is 385 calories. This is what it looks like before it's cooked. I normally take most of these meals out halfway through and give them a stir. And I had this meal with some mushrooms and pickles. I eat pickles with everything. I really enjoyed this meal and I was quite surprised because I don't normally like the Slimming World gravy. I'll definitely be buying this one again and I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. Finally we have the vegan mac and greens. I really hope they haven't replaced the regular mac and greens because that was one of my favourites. This is macaroni with roasted butternut squash, broccoli and white sauce. This can be cooked in the microwave in 11 minutes or in the oven in 45 minutes. This one contains 86 calories per 100 grams and it weighs 550 grams. That is 473 calories. This is what it looks like before it's cooked. What I will say about this is it smells absolutely disgusting when it's cooking. My mum came through to the kitchen and opened the back door because it smelt so bad. I think it might have something to do with the vegan yeast, but I'm not exaggerating when I tell you, this smells like sick when it's cooking. I was in two minds whether or not I even wanted to try this, but I done it just for the review. I had to taste this on camera because it smelt so bad that I honestly thought I was going to put this in my mouth and be violently sick. As it turns out, I was wrong. This actually tasted really good. Although it was nowhere near as good as the regular mac and greens. I wouldn't buy this again just because it smells so bad. If it wasn't for the smell, I would probably have gave this about a 7 out of 10. But because it smelt really bad, I'm just going to have to give this a 4. Overall, I find Slimming World meals really enjoyable. I've only tried 2 that I've not really liked. I think they're quite good value for money and they're reasonably filling. They always look the same on the packaging as what they do inside, and that's not always the case with some of these diet meals. The portion sizes are reasonable and the calories aren't too high on them all. If you would like me to try any other Slimming World or diet meals, let me know in the comments section. I have a few ex-ante meal reviews planned for future. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Bye!